see. It's not popping up on here. And I guess I'm officially live. Sorry guys, if you were looking at me like all blankly and whatnot, that's because there's a delay between the camera and the actual YouTube channel. So if I was just staring there like, you know, my monitor aimlessly, that's what was going on. But what's up everyone? Welcome to Variant Live. As you know, every Monday I jump on the YouTubes of Variant and talk to you guys about news in the world of comic books that happen throughout the week. This week we got the Infinity War trailer. That's a huge thing that came out. We got Crisis on Earth X for the CW crossover with Arrow, Supergirl, Flash, and DC Legends. And of course, we got the Batman Ninja trailer, which everyone is talking about. So, lots of fun stuff to talk about. But first, before we get into that, I want to tell you guys a new thing we're going to be doing with Mondays every now and then. So, me and the whole Variant team, we were talking, and we thought it would be really cool to kind of do like a watch-along with you guys. Like, not necessarily watch episodes with you guys, but kind of almost do like nerdy comic book homework in a sense. And I wanted to do that with anime because you guys know I like Dragon Ball Z, I love One Punch Man, but I don't watch that much anime besides that. There's probably like a handful of animes that I watch, but I want to continue watching a lot more. So I thought it'd be cool to pick a show to watch every week and be like, hey guys, I'm going to watch the first 2 episodes of this. You guys also watch the first 2 episodes of this, then we'll talk about it on the following Mondays. It'd be a cool little interactive way for us to watch anime and learn about anime stuff and all that cool things. And the 2 that I wanted to start out with was either My Hero Academia, heard of it, never watched it, everyone loves it, and of course Attack on Titan. I've watched like the first 2 episodes or so, but I haven't watched the whole first season. I haven't watched the whole second season. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on Facebook live with you guys right now. Well, you know, I'm just going to post right now and put it to a vote pretty much. I'm going to ask on Facebook, on the Variant Facebook, which would you guys rather want to watch along with me first? Would you want to watch My Hero Academia first or Attack on Titan first? So I'm going to do that right now. Which anime should we all watch together first? Typing it out right now. Let's see. And then at the end of the Variant Live, I'm basically just gonna, whatever you guys, you know, picked is what is gonna be. I'm perfectly fine with either one. This is probably so interesting. You guys are seeing me type a Facebook post. How interesting is that? Alright, hold on, I'm almost there guys, I'm almost there. Then we'll get into all the rest of the episode with thoughts of all the cool stuff. Which anime should we watch? Making sure my spelling's right. I want people to be like, you spelled hero wrong! You spelled academia wrong! Watch, I said that now, it's gonna be spelled wrong anyway. Okay, boom! It's out there. It's posted on Facebook. I asked the question. Now it's up for you guys to go and just answer My Hero Academia or Attack on Titan, and then we can all watch it together. So pretty much whichever one wins, we're going to watch the first 2 episodes this week. Now, I know some will be like, how do I watch it? How do I want to watch it? Well, there's plenty of ways to watch it. I watch it through Verve. It's actually, I've talked about it on the show before. You don't have to watch it through Verve, but if you don't have access to any other way to watch Attack on Titan or My Hero Academia, I'll put the link in the description below for everything later. If you use the Variant link to go to Verve, you'll get a free 30-day trial. So I'm going to put all that fun stuff in the description below. It's not in there currently. Let me see if I could update that with you guys right now, because I don't... Let's see. I'll do that for you guys. Again, you don't have to watch it that way. It's just the easiest way I personally know of. If you guys know other ways, totally fine. That's cool, but this is a free 30-day trial, so why the heck not, you know? Alright, here, I got the link. I'm going to update it for y'all, and then you'll just have to refresh it at the end. at the end. Okay. Okay, with that out of the way, let's start talking about the Infinity War trailer. The Infinity War trailer was all kinds of amazing. I think we could all agree it's pretty much like, I don't even know, kind of like a lost for words with it, but it's just seeing the whole 10 years, or even I think longer. I don't even know if it's been 10 years. When has it been? It's been more than 10 years, I believe. 2003, I think, is when the first Iron Man movie came out. That's just all kinds of insane. So since the first Iron Man to now, you know, the culmination of just the MCU coming together has been crazy. So seeing that all, you know, in one trailer and then one movie is going to be all kinds of nuts. Like, I mean, watching the trailer, the main thing I was thinking about was just that. I was like, wow, this is just so many years in the works, and we're finally going to see it pay off. Like, everything from Iron Man, you know, phase 1, phase 2, and now phase 3 has led to this. Like, we don't know what the heck is going to happen in phase 4. Right now, we know is we got the Infinity War, and they won't even tell us what the name of the movie is for part 2, because apparently that's a spoiler for Infinity War. So we don't even know what's happening with the second part of Infinity War. But Thanos in the trailer, Thanos, guys, Josh Brolin's Thanos, his monologue or narration during the whole trailer, the whole like, dread it, run from it, destiny still arrives, or, you know, paraphrasing, but that whole spiel, and then Vision, we see him turning like pretty much human, you know, and he's with Scarlet Witch, and he looks like a full-on human, minus the stone in his forehead, so that's pretty crazy. Although, I do have my predictions. I think Vision is going to die. I think he's going to be bye-bye. Although, I've said before, in actually a past Variant Live, that I think most of the people, by the end of Phase 3, are going to be bye-bye. I think, you know, for Phase 4, they're looking to set up, you know, new people, because how long is, you know, Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, they're not going to be playing these characters forever. They've been already doing it for years. So, but the trailer was all kinds of awesome. And the Iron Spider suit, or the Iron Spider suit, I mean, it's not the one we're used to from the comics, but I guess it's the MCU's version thus far. I don't think they've officially named it thus far. Not that I'm aware of. But everyone's dubbed it the Iron Spider suit because Iron Man made it for Spider-Man in Homecoming. And, you know, Iron Spider suit. To me, it looks more like the costume that Spider-Man's currently wearing in the comics. You know, the one with the blue glowing emblem and stuff like that. It's a cool looking costume, although I would prefer the classic Iron Spider suit. It's actually like my third favorite Spider-Man suit. It's like the classic was classic. The black and white costume, the Venom symbiote one, and then the Iron Spider because it's red. It's got the gold with like the leg claws things that come out of it. It's really cool. I hope we see a version of that in the MCU, although this one is really cool. But yeah, the trailer was just amazing. And how crazy is it? This is the most viewed trailer in 24 hours in like history. Like no other trailer ever has got as many views as this trailer did in 24 hours. I think it was something like 240 million views in 24 hours. That's nuts, considering we've got trailers like Star Wars The Last Jedi, even Justice League, like all these huge franchises. But that just shows you that us fans, nerds, have been so invested since the first Iron Man that we wanted to see so bad how this was going to pay off and, you know, what was going to happen going forward. So that's just all kinds of something. What did you guys think of the trailer, though? I'm going to look through the comments for a second. I'm sure you guys loved it. Most of you loved it. Who didn't love it? I mean, so let's see. Romy says, I've been waiting for so long. I think we all have. I was geeking out. I think I watched it like 10 times in a row. Thanos, though. What are your thoughts? He looks awesome. Josh Brolin. Can we talk about, though, Josh Brolin? How he's Cable. He's Thanos. He was Jonah Hex. He was Young Agent K in Men in Black 3, I believe. And he was in Sin City. So he's been in, like, what, 5 comic book movies? That's all kinds of crazy. That's not fair. Plus, being Cable and Thanos at the same time, that's not fair. That's selfish, Josh. That's selfish. But good on you, bro. Good on you. Thanos looks amazing, though. He looks ripped right out of the comic books. Josh Brolin's voice looks sounds phenomenal. Just all sorts of... And in the trailer, we see he's already got 2 of the Infinity Stones. Oh, guys. Oh, and he what did he, like, punched or chokeslammed Spider-Man down? No, he punched Iron Man, and I believe he chokeslammed Spider-Man down. The trailer's goosebumps. I think I kind of watch it like every other day at this point. Hawkeye was absent from the trailer, says Quentin. Yes, that is true. That is true. At least I believe so, right? I think you're right. I don't think I saw him in the trailer. But, the part where freaking Black Panther says, get this man a shield to Captain America, and then Captain America comes out of the shadows with the beard. Whew. Awesome, awesome. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but some keen eyes out there think he's going to have like an energy shield this time. If you can see, he's wearing 2 gauntlets as he's running through the jungle at the end, which that shot alone, it's the thumbnail of the trailer thing on YouTube, but that shot alone. Anyway, so many cool things to talk about. Yeah, he's got gauntlets, so I'm thinking he's going to have energy shield now. So that could be kind of cool, and I'm curious to see what happens when, you know, he interacts with the rest of Iron Man and all that stuff. Very, very cool for that. Hawkeye is coming back as Ronin, so that's why he's not in it. Says Spaghetti Sock. Yes, I actually saw pictures of that. So there's behind-the-scenes pictures of him coming back as Ronin, or what we see him in a Ronin suit. I guess I don't know why I did this, because it was a Ronin-like suit. Anyway, long story short, the trailer looks awesome. I love it. I'm extremely excited for it. I don't have enough good things. I could just rant about it forever. But there's lots of stuff to talk about, so I'm going to move on to another trailer that debuted this week. Long-awaited, not nearly as long-awaited, but Batman Ninja. It's a Batman anime, and that's all I should have to say. It's Batman and an anime. It looks really, really cool, although I kind of wanted it selfishly to be more in a Dragon Ball / One Punch Man style anime. It's kind of got like that 3-dimensional thing going on, which is fine. I mean, you know, you got animes that I love, like Ruby and stuff, that are along those lines. It looks really cool. I guess the plot of it is pretty interesting to me, where Batman's like in modern time, but then Lord Joker brings him back to Japan in like medieval ages, and like he doesn't have like all of his high-tech stuff, so he puts on a samurai suit and is like, yeah, I got my body and I'm gonna beat you, Lord Joker. So, but Lord Joker seems like he has some pretty crazy powers. It's not like a normal Joker, it seems. At least from the trailer, that's the vibe I got. This seems to be a pretty powerful Joker, especially if he's the reason why he got brought back into like Middle Ages of Japan, or maybe he had some kind of like some kind of spell or something. I don't know. Definitely doesn't seem like your street level crazy psychotic Arkham Asylum Joker. It looks kind of crazy. I'm pretty excited for it. I will be honest though, it didn't like blow my mind. I definitely want to watch it. Definitely interested. I'll probably review it on Variant. But it didn't like my mind or anything like that. I mean, it was interesting. And I'm definitely again gonna watch it, but I don't know. It didn't have like that spark. I'm like, oh my god, this is awesome. Again, it looks really cool. I'm gonna see it, but it didn't have like that, you know, I guess that Infinity War thing, or just that little spark wherever they're like, this thing though. That's just my personal opinion. I'm sure many of you are super, super excited for it. I'm excited for it. I'm not like, oh my god, this is the best thing since sliced bread. But it looks really fun. When it does come out, though, I will review it on the channel, because it's Batman, it's anime, love them both, gotta talk about it. They also are going to be releasing action figures for Joker and Batman based off the anime, and the designs, I will say the designs for this freaking movie look awesome, so I'm going to have to get that, put them back there somewhere on display, my desk, I don't know. I'm a big fan of action figures, as you guys can tell from my office and set behind me. But yes, moving on yet again, what do we have? We have Crisis on Earth X. As you guys know, there was the huge crossover this year with the CW shows. You got Supergirl, Arrow, Flash, and DC Legends. They all crossed over to do this really cool crossover. Basically, it was all of the CW heroes versus the Nazi versions of themselves. So it was really interesting to see. But I will say, though, I will tell you guys, I've said it before, that the only one I'm current with and that I watch religiously is The Flash. Supergirl, I just couldn't get into. In all honesty, watching the first season, I watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes. It was a little cheesy for me. I couldn't do it. So I really only watched Supergirl when she crosses over into The Flash and other shows. Arrow, I loved for so long, but I fell off around season 3, 4. I don't know. It just kind of got like too redundant. There were too, like, the flashbacks were so constant, and just it seemed like they were trying so hard to make Arrow be Batman, but it was just like, then just make a Batman show, not Gotham. Just make like a Batman show that's like follows Batman, and not like give like Green Arrow all of Batman's villains and make him, I don't know, brooding just like Batman. I don't know. I know there's people out there that agree, same thing. I've seen it before, that it's just very much felt like it wanted to be a Batman show. And I don't know, I hear it's been doing pretty good this last season, but again, I'm not current with that. DC Legends, I fell off a little bit because there's just so much TV to watch, and there's so much comics to read, and there's so much thing, and I do videos for you guys, so I can't watch everything. And what's the other one? DC Legends, Supergirl, and Arrow. Yeah, so, and DC Legends, honestly, I watched the first season, and I just haven't caught up. So, yeah, the only one I watch religiously is The Flash. It's my favorite one. It's my baby. I love it the most. But anyway, as for the crossover, it was really good. It was really fun to see. I love that they do these crossovers like once a year. It's become like a tradition to do it once a year. The Nazi thing I think it was really cool. I love that we got the original Reverse Flash, in the sense that it wasn't like the DC Legends Reverse Flash. It was Wells, Reverse Flash. I love seeing that, because that first season, man, of the Flash, I mean, that's what got me hooked. So it was really fun to see that. Plus, it's fun. It was always fun to see like the actors, like the heroes, be good and then try to play bad guys. That's always fun to see, like how they would be if they were bad and stuff. So I like that. The whole thing with Supergirl, the spoilers again. Okay, so going on spoilers, if you haven't seen the crossover, because I'm going to get spoiler territory now. The whole thing where, the whole reason why they came to Earth from Earth X was to like get the evil doppelganger Supergirl, the Nazi Supergirl, a heart. She was dying, so they needed to steal the normal Supergirl's heart, put it in her heart, and give her a heart transplant. That was pretty cool. I mean, I thought that was a pretty cool like way to, because it's like, this is the whole like first episode. I think they didn't explain it to the second episode. It's like, why the heck are they here though? Like, why are the Nazis here? So I thought that was a pretty cool or clever way to bring them here. But overall, I loved the 4-part part crossover. Sorry, I can't talk right now. 4-part crossover. It's really fun. It's actually one of the things I look forward to every year, because this is the second year they've done this, and I actually like this year's more than last year's. And just the amount of heroes you see, it's pretty cool. You could totally see they're trying to do like that Joss Whedon Avengers deal too throughout the series, where like when you have a bunch of heroes, the camera like goes through the city. It's like, oh, look, you got Arrow and Flash fighting over here. Oh, but now you got Firestorm and Atom over here, and like they kind of try to do like one camera pan through the whole thing. It's like after Joss Whedon did that, it's like everyone is kind of doing that, which is fine. It looks cool. It looks awesome. But with that said, let me go over and check. Let's see the Facebook for. I opened this up to a few questions and close this out. I want to see what you guys voted on thus far. It's been up for what? I don't know how long I've been ranting. Probably 15 minutes, something like that. Let's see how many comments are in here. All right, let's see. Let's see. Attack on Titan. Looks like Attack on Titan is clearly the what? Let's see. Attack on Titan. No, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. I wish Facebook still had like the polls. Remember they had the polls where it was built in. Now they do the thing where you have to put a link from a crappy site, and I don't like to use that much because again it's crappy. So let's see here. Let's see how many we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. I think My Hero Academia is gonna pull out. My Hero. Yep. All right, guys. My Hero, as of now, this could change later, but as of the time I'm looking at it, My Hero Academia looks like it's in the lead. Again, I didn't count every single one, but I mean, just by glancing at it, I mean, My Hero Academia is like all up on this. So My Hero Academia. Okay, so that's gonna be our homework for the week. So I'm gonna watch the first 2 episodes of My Hero Academia this week, and then next week on Variant Live right here, I will talk about it with you guys, and we can interact and look at the questions. You can say what you like, I'll say what I like, and it'll be all kinds of fun times. So again, you can watch it however you want. I recommend Verve, just because I know it's an easy way to get an easy legal way to get access to the episodes. Free 30-day trial, so if you don't want it after 30 days, just cancel it. If you just want to literally do this watch along with me, you can cancel after 30 days, and no money out of your wallet. So that's what I recommend. But let me look at take some few questions real quick before I wrap this up. So again, though, My Hero Academia, we're gonna watch the first 2 episodes. Then next Monday, we're gonna talk about it here on Variant Live. So let's see, what do we got? Ask away. Well, it's moving pretty quick in here. If Disney buys 20th century, Grammar Slammer says, if Disney buys 20th Century Fox, how should they incorporate the X-Men / Fantastic Four and Deadpool in the MCU? I think that should be Phase 4. I think that's 100% what they should do. Because, I mean, I'm sure they might already have plans behind the scenes, but I mean, can you imagine? Because they've already done most of the characters they have rights to already. Most, not all, but most, especially some of the bigger ones, right? So imagine if for Phase 4, they do X-Men and Fantastic Four, and that's like the big pull, because then you can bring in Galactus, Silver Surfer, Doctor Doom, all the X-Men characters, all that fun stuff. I think they should leave Deadpool alone, even though they have the rights. I think they should let him be and live in that rated R world, but have him refer to the MCU, because he's Deadpool, so he could do that, so he can make fun of, like, you know, how it's like only PG-13 and how like he can't be in it because, you know, he's not family friendly. I think something like that with Deadpool, you could do stuff like that and it'd be funny. So I think Phase 4 is how they should incorporate them and what they should do. That's what they should do. Kyle Haywood says, favorite villain, Joker. Joker. Batman's my favorite fictional character of all time, and the Joker is my favorite villain because he's the perfect yin to Batman's yang. It's just, he's so evil. So evil. Tim Drake's return thoughts, asks Lewis. Dude, Tim Drake is one of my favorite Robins. He's not my favorite Robin. I mean, I don't know if I guess I would say he's my favorite. This like third count as one of your favorite Robins when there's only like 4. I like Tim Drake a lot. I'll just say that. Dick Grayson and Jason Todd are my 2 favorite Robins. They kind of like go back and forth with me because I love Red Hood, I love Nightwing. But I'm super excited he was going to come back. Obviously, we knew he was going to come back. You can't keep Tim Drake dead. He's too much of a fan favorite character. So yes, awesome. He's back. Love me some Robins. Let's see. Some few more questions here. Please talk about DC Metal, dude. I can't read your name or else I would. But I have talked about DC Metal several times on the show. Sorry, I had to cough. If you want to hear my thoughts on DC Metal, I put up all the origins of the Dark Knights. We got all of them up, all the way from Red Death to the Batman Who Laughs. And midway through the series, probably in the beginning of January, I'll do DC Metal Thus Far. So if you want, like, if you're talking about the actual DC Metal event and not the spin-off stuff, I'll talk about that in January. Joey Fletcher says, Crisis on Earth X. I already talked about that. Sorry, guys, had to cough. I'm just getting over a cold. Let me take a sip of water. I already talked about Earth X at the beginning or middle of the episode, so once this is done, or I think you can actually rewind now, just go back a little bit and you'll hear my thoughts on Earth X. In short, I liked it. Punisher series. I actually haven't watched the Punisher series. Ask Brian and Eric. I haven't watched the Punisher series yet. There's just been so much going on. I'm getting ready for the holidays. I have a 6-month-old. I'm doing videos for you guys. All that fun stuff. But I'll probably actually most likely going to watch it when I take 2 weeks off for Christmas break. So that's probably when I'll watch it. And then maybe I'll talk about it in the new year, even though it'll be old news by then. But yeah. All right, 2 more questions. And then I'm going to get out of here, guys. Chase asks, Infinity War yet? I talked about that. That's the very first thing I talked about at the beginning of the video, so you could rewind that after. Oh, yes! The Robin suit. I don't know who said that, though, because it went too quick in the live chat. Yes, the Titans suit, the Titans Robin suit was revealed this week. So, yeah, let me talk about that. I completely forgot. Thank you. Thank you, kind sir or ma'am. The Robin suit looked awesome. It actually, to me, looks like it's very much taken... its kind of like essence and feel from the Arkham games, which is awesome because me and I'm sure all of you love the Arkham games. But I actually think it looks really cool, and I'm so glad it's not just a leather costume like the CW shows. You guys know I've been very vocal on social media and stuff. I hate the leather costumes that CW does. I think it's just such like, you know, put them in leather. They're heroic. It's like what the first X-Men movie did. It worked back then. That was like what, the early 2000s, late 90s. Fine. But leather, like Flash running in leather, I love the show, but no. I'm just not a fan of leather costumes. Anyway, he looks awesome, and it actually made me super excited for the Titan show, because before that I was like, is this going to be just like another, like CW show and whatnot? But no, from the looks of it, it looks like DC stepping up their game for their streaming service. So, yeah, looks pretty great. I'm excited for it. All right, last question, guys. Last question. I'm going to get out of here, and then I'll see you guys on next Monday's Variant Live. Ray, do you think the Black Order will... That went away. I couldn't finish it. I'm sorry. Sorry. Lowell says, favorite comic book artist. That's a tough one. Favorite of all time, probably Jim Lee. I'm a 90s kid. He was the man in the 90s, still kind of is the man, so probably Jim Lee, although I love Greg Capullo. I love Jason Fabok. There's so many. Brian Boland. There's just so many. David Finch, Tony S. Daniel, Ethan Van Sciver. But I guess all my all-time favorite gotta go to Jim Lee. I mean, he was doing X-Men at the time. It's, you know, 90s kid. Most everyone in the 90s, like Jim Lee, you know, Todd McFarlane, Rob Liefeld, like those were the guys. And Jim Lee is still doing his thing. But Jim Lee, favorite comic book artist of all time. Final answer. Greg Capullo is in the top 3 though, because his stuff is just awesome too. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today's Variant Live. But I'll see you guys next time when I talk about all things comics.